In this video, we're covering the juicy deets about Bilt August Rent Day, and it's a pretty good one, so stay tuned. We're going to talk about how we can squeeze some extra value out of your Bilt Points, hopefully score you a free month of rent, and get you some bonus Bilt Points. If you're a Bilt card holder, or if you're looking into becoming one, you may have noticed the blue, silver, gold, and platinum status tiers. I cover these status tiers more in my full Bilt Mastercard review, but essentially, the more you actually use this card, the more points you earn, enabling you to reach those higher tiers. Now, these status tiers would give you perks such as bonus points on lease incentives, the ability to earn interest on your Bilt Points, lowering the minimum points required to transfer points out to Bilt's travel partners, access to Bilt's homeownership concierge, and even a personalized gift from Bilt Rewards. And I already know you're gonna ask, what the heck is a lease incentive? Well, if you're renting through a property that's part of the Bilt Rewards Alliance, that property may potentially offer you Bilt Points as an incentive to sign a new lease or renew your lease. So if you're a Bilt card holder and you have either silver, gold, or platinum status, you'll get a 10%, 25%, or 50% bonus on these lease incentive points respectively. So the Bilt status tiers are nice, but not super compelling for cardholders who don't rent from the Bilt Rewards Alliance property. Until now. August Rent Day is changing the game, and if you have these higher Bilt statuses, you're gonna make out like a bandit. Bilt has partnered with Virgin Red to offer an incredible transfer bonus August 1st and August 1st only. So what are the details? Well, if you have the base blue status, which is what you start out with, you're gonna get a 75% point bonus when you transfer your Bilt Points over to Virgin. This means if you transfer out 10,000 Bilt Points, you'll be getting 7,500 bonus points for a total of 17,500 Virgin Points. Now, one thing I must note is that if you are a blue member with Bilt, you're gonna need to transfer a minimum of 2,000 Bilt Points. Now, if you've earned 25,000 points in the calendar year and you've achieved silver status with Bilt, you're going to get a 100% transfer bonus, effectively doubling the Virgin Points you'll receive. And if you've achieved gold status, which requires you to earn 50,000 Bilt Points, you'll be getting a 125% Virgin Point transfer bonus. And then there's the platinum tier. And for this tier, you must have earned 100,000 Bilt Points in the calendar year. If you are a Bilt Mastercard Power user, If you are a Bilt Mastercard Power user who's achieved platinum status, you're gonna get a whopping 150% Virgin Point transfer bonus. Honestly, the sheer amount of value you can squeeze out of this rent day bonus is incredible. But what are these points potentially worth? Let's say you value your points at 1 cent per point, 10,000 points would be worth $100 of value. But with 150% bonus points on top of that from having platinum status, you're now looking at a total of 25,000 points or $250 in value. However, when we're talking about Virgin Points, the points guy currently values these points at 1.5 cents per point, so those 25,000 points, 15,000 of which are from the bonus, have an effective value of $375. This means you're potentially getting 3.75 cents per point worth of value from those original 10,000 Bilt Points. But what if you have the base blue status, which I'm sure applies to a lot of people? Well, let's say you transfer over 10,000 points, you get the 75% bonus, which leaves you with 17,500 Virgin Points. If you go by the TPG valuation of 1.5 cents per point, that's around $262.50 worth of value, which comes out to an effective value of over 2.62 cents per point. Honestly, for me, if I'm getting over 1.5 cents per point, I'm a happy camper. Now sure, your mileage is going to vary depending on what you actually use those Virgin Points for. You may get less value, you may get more value. I'd personally be looking at whether or not I'd actually be able to get use out of these points before taking advantage of this bonus offer. This is especially important to take note of because once you transfer those Bilt Points out to Virgin, there's no transferring the points back. It's a one-way street. Another really important thing I've got to mention is that this transfer bonus is going to be based on your Bilt status as of August 1st. And Bilt statuses do take up to 96 hours to reflect on your account, so if you make a large purchase that bumps you into that next status tier, you may have to wait a few days for it to actually show. So as far as the actual Virgin Points, you'll be able to use these points towards flight bookings with Virgin Atlantic, as well as their SkyTeam partners like Delta Airlines. You'll want to make sure to visit virginatlantic.com to ensure there's a flight that's going to work for you and one that you can actually use your points toward. There's actually a reward seat checker on Virgin's website that can get you started on the right foot. I'll leave a link for it down in the description, or you can scan this QR code. But Virgin Points are not limited to flights. You can also use them toward Virgin limited edition resorts and to book Virgin experiences. The nice thing here is that Virgin Points never expire. And if you want to learn a bit more about Virgin Points, Ed Pizzarello has a nice write-up about them right in the Bilt app. Now for August Rent Day, Bilt is introducing a brand new game show where your favorite creators and personalities play to help you win free rent. Now this month, your host is going to be Claudia Oshry, who's a comedian and best-selling author. So the new game show is called Rent Free, and it's going to be in the style of Family Feud. And Bilt actually asked 1,000 Bilt members some juicy hypothetical questions. So the challenge for you is to see how well you know your fellow Bilt members by answering one of those same questions. All you have to do is correctly guess 3 of the most popular answers, and you'll be entered into a chance to get your August rent paid. So your host, Claudia Oshry, is actually going to play the rent-free game show live, where you're going to be able to tune in and see how she does. And you actually have a vested interest in this because the better she does at the game, the more rent Bilt's going to pay. This community aspect of Bilt is honestly one of the main reasons I'm a fan of this card. Bilt is really putting a ton of energy into creating a product and an experience that provides value to its customers. If you haven't gotten the card yet, using my link down in the description or scanning this QR code helps support my channel so I can keep making these videos for you guys. Now, one of the nicest things about Rent Day are the double points on non-rent purchases. This has been a staple of Bilt's Rent Day. I absolutely love it, and I'm sure you do as well. So instead of 3x points on dining, 2x points on travel, and 1x points on all other non-rent purchases, Bilt doubles the points you earn, meaning you'll be getting 6x, 4x, and 2x respectively. But remember, this is August 1st and August 1st only. So if you have some prepaid travel you need to book, this is the perfect time to do so. And Bilt's travel category includes direct bookings with airlines, hotels, motels, resorts, cruise lines, and car rental agencies. Also an important note is that the double points are capped at 10,000 bonus points. And the official times that you can earn these bonus points are from 12 a.m. Eastern Time August 1st through 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time August 1st. Now, Bilt also has a partnership with SoulCycle. So if you're into SoulCycle, you can book a rent day ride and get a second bike for a friend completely free in the same class. Now, you can either book this through SoulCycle.com, through the SoulCycle app, or you can get 10x Bilt points when you book the class through the Bilt app. Now, if you've been around a little while, you're familiar with Point Quest. It's back for August Rent Day, and all you have to do is correctly answer 5 trivia questions to get up to 150 Bilt points. Easier said than done. If you do get those 5 questions correct, you'll be presented with a bonus question that can win you another 100 Bilt points. Now, you want to make sure you have your Bilt app updated and simply open it up on August 1st in order to take part in the bonuses we just talked about. Also, you can score some really easy Bilt points by simply linking your loyalty travel accounts with Bilt. Bilt's going to give you 100 bonus points for every loyalty program you link. You can find this by clicking the travel tab and then scrolling down to where it says Bilt Loyalty Partners. Now, they also do this for the new Bilt Dining Wallet. You'll be able to get 100 points for each card that you link to your Bilt wallet up to the first 3 cards. And you can find where to do this by clicking the Dining tab and then scrolling down a bit until you get to the Bilt Wallet section. Now, if you want to see how my personal application for the Bilt Mastercard went, I think you're going to enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Peace.